Thank you for joining us, America. We're glad you're here. Ken is with us from, am I reading this right? Alaska.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, brother. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
You're here to do your debt-free scream all the way from Alaska?
Yes, sir. I'm hoping they hear it up there today.
Well, we'll have to make it good and loud. It's a ways up there from Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
So what do you do in Alaska?
Working oil fields.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So did you fly down, drive down, what?
Combination. Actually, I rode my motorcycle from Washington over here about back in July, and then went back to work, and I just come back down here, and so we're out riding again, me and my buddy. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. So how much debt have you paid off, Ken?
$394,000.
Good Lord. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How long did that take you?
I did it in 18 months.
Whoa. You must have sold something. What'd you sell?
Sold a house.
Okay.
So I'm homeless right now, but I'm okay with it. Yeah.
That's fun. So how much did the house sell for?
$245,000.
Okay. So that's $245 of the $394. So you still got like $160,000, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's your income, sir?
About $150,000 a year.
Okay. In the oil field in Alaska, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So how did you do the rest of the $160,000 in 18 months, making $150,000?
Well, my job is a 2-on, 2-off schedule, so we work 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, and I ended up doing 3 weeks on, 1 week off. And my week off, I didn't go anywhere, I didn't do anything. In fact, I picked up a little extra cash washing cars in my brother's garage, detailing and stuff, and so I just went gazelle, man, like nobody's business. So
You just went crazy. So what kind of, other than the house, what kind of debt did you have?
I had taxes, credit cards, furniture, a motorcycle, snow machine, and a couple lines of credit.
What's the dumbest thing you ever bought?
Well, I don't know. Lots of stuff.
Okay. What happened 18 months ago that made you decide you needed to get out of debt and could get out of debt?
I'd actually gone to Michigan to see a buddy of mine that was dying. And so I spent the last bit of money I had and the end of my credit card line, and found myself in a hotel room one night because I blew up my motorcycle there in Michigan. And I was sitting in the hotel room begging the credit card company to give me another $1,000 line of credit so I could make it back home. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to get back home, and I said, I'm done with this. I ain't living like this no more, especially with the money I make. And that's what it was. And I just started January 7th. I wrote down all my debts, littlest to biggest, and I just nailed them.
Yeah, you did, man. Yeah. You went after it.
Yeah.
Very cool. So how'd you get connected to us?
Listen to the radio up in the oil fields up there. We get you're on the air every day from 9 to 11. All the boys are up listening right now to me. So
oh, cool.
Yeah, and yeah, that's how I got hooked up with it. And a buddy of mine kind of got me, steered that way too. So yeah.
But you had to have that moment in that hotel room where you said, I'm sick of this. I'm too old to be living like this. I make too much money to be living like this. It's time to fix my life.
Amen there.
Good for you.
Yes, indeed.
Proud of you, man.
Thank you.
That's very, very neat.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what do you tell people the secret to getting out of debt is, Ken?
The final goal, the weight off your shoulders. It's like freedom. Nobody owns me no more.
Have you ever been without debt?
Yeah. When I first started in the oil field, I got out of debt, and then I just got caught up and went normal.
Yeah.
And buried myself, and I don't think I'm that normal anymore.
No, you're not. That's for sure, brother.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Welcome to weirdness.
Amen.
We have a club that you have joined. I'll tell you that. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I love it. That's fun. How old are you?
Actually, 2 days ago, I hit the big 50.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So.
Very cool. So what's the story? I saw the helmet when you came in. You got like a Viking horns on your helmet or something. Was there a story to that, or you just like being a character?
A combination, both. I bought it a few years ago when I was out in Sturgis for the motorcycle rally.
Oh, it fits in there, yeah.
Yep, and whenever I have to wear a helmet in the States down here, that's when I wear. Figure they pretty much can't not see me with that on.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. It does help the drivers to notice, yeah.
Yes,
and that
indeed.
way they don't run over you.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, our state is one of the ones that requires that. So, oh, there it is. Yeah, for those of you at home watching on the TV, now you get to see the helmet. Well, it's got a mullet built into it too.
Oh,
so.
yeah. And I got my own mullet, too.
Yeah,
so.
you got your own. So it's a continuation of your own. That's good.
Yeah. Yes,
Very
indeed.
fun. You're fun, brother. This
Thank
is
you.
very cool. So what advice do you give people who are trying to get out of debt? Because you've done an amazing thing here. $394,000 paid off is no small step, dude. This is impressive.
It just got to hold on to that light at the end of the tunnel, and when you get there, you go, "Oh, it's so worth it." It was amazing, and the guys at work, kept telling me I was crazy for doing them long hitches, 3-and-1s, and not doing anything else. You're crazy, and I'm telling you, I'm getting this done. I'm doing it. And well, when I paid that last one off and the release, I mean, it was just there's nobody owns me. That's just amazing, and my bank account's been going.
Yeah, it goes crazy because you got nothing to do with it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you make $150,000 a year, no payments, you get some money piled up pretty quick.
Yes, indeed.
That's
I
beautiful.
have been playing a little bit since then, no, but
well, you've earned it. You live like no one else. Later, you get to live like no one else.
Yep. So I get back in the game here and a little more normal here when I get done.
As far as your life goes, but you won't ever be normal financially again.
No.
So you cut up all the credit cards, of course.
Yes. First thing I did, and well, that was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
No more.
Fun.
Yeah.
So tell people how it feels to be free.
You'll hear in a minute when I do my scream.
All right, that'll do. All right, Ken, you're a lot of fun, man. Alaska, $394,000 paid off, 160 of that cash flow, 245 of it the house. He did it in 18 months working on the oil field, 3s-and-1s, $150,000 a year income. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1. I'm debt free!
All right. That is fun. That's fun. Guys, if you do not have the app to watch this show happen, you can get a free app for your iPhone or your iPad. You can watch it at DaveRamsey.com/Dave. You missed some pretty cool moments. I mean, you missed a guy who really fun. That was a lot of fun. You missed his helmet. You missed his hairdo. But you missed his passion, too. You could hear it on the radio. But, man, when you see it, it's just, you got to be watching, especially the debt-free screams, you got to be watching them. So that's why we do it. We do an HD TV show version of this live. It's nothing special. When it's me on, it's like watching ugly paint dry. But you can watch the whole thing, right? And so, again, you can get a free app in the App Store and download it for your iPhone or iPad, or you can watch it at our website, and it's mobile-friendly for the other versions, okay? So DaveRamsey.com/show. Get in there, learn about it, watch this thing. About 500,000 people watch it, so you need to be one of those. And it's very, very well done. Our team spends a lot of talent and money to make sure it's well done every day. Both of those cost money. But anyway, it's very well done. So, oh, man, that was cool. And I wish you'd seen it. Well, you can see it. It's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you can go download the app right now, and in about 3 hours you can watch it. Because when I go off the air, the show starts over again. And goes and stays on 24 hours a day until I come back on. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
All right, folks, if you just saw the powerful story from Ken from Alaska, he's here on the bike. Dave is coming out to congratulate Ken.
That's awesome, brother.
How awesome.
That was very cool. Very cool. That is a blast. Absolutely awesome. Beautiful bike.
Tell us about the bike.
Actually, it was one of my debts that I paid off quick. It's a 2010 Road King, and I didn't change a lot of just handlebars, and I just love riding. It's my life, and so now I got total freedom. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
helmet guy.
The helmet's coming. There it is, folks. There's your special treat. You're going to see this. Hey, come here for a second, Dave, real quick, because he was overcome with emotion as he was sitting here, folks, waiting for us to come back live, and he's sitting here. And I just want you to share. You said it was amazing that you don't owe anything to anybody. Nobody owns you. But now the release. What's going through your head and heart right now?
Just racing, just overwhelmed and want to break down. That's huge.
Dave, what's it like to see a powerful man like this just realize the sheer emotion of the journey? Look at the emotion.
It's
Unbelievable.
Fun. Yeah. It's fun. It shows that there's more to this than just math. Right. This is not just a math problem. It's not just a money thing. Because as what he kept saying over and over is right. I mean, the borrower is slave to the lender. You don't own me anymore. Yeah. Nobody owns me anymore. Yeah. And it feels different to ride a bike down the highway, man, when you don't owe anybody. It does. That's a real freedom. That's very cool stuff. So.
And for those of you watching out there on your journey, if you see the emotion right here, this is what it looks like and feels like.
Get out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So here you are. All right, so now you're an oil worker. I really want people to understand how hard work the oil fields are. I mean, how tough just physically is this kind of work?
It's pretty demanding. My job is not quite as demanding physically anymore, but it's still busy. It's a lot of long hours, minimum 12-hour days, a lot of overtime, and we sacrifice a lot. We're gone from family and friends, for that time that we're at work, and we're actually in the Arctic, 200 miles above the Arctic Circle, so it's not uncommon for us in the wintertime to see 30, 40 below and have to be out working and that stuff. So it's, so the sacrifice and get to where I'm at was huge.
Well, it's so great to see this. So we gotta ask, are you going to drive this all the way back? Do you stop in Washington, fly back? What's the journey now?
I gotta work with a lot of friends that commute back and forth from Alaska and live down here in the States, and I'm just going riding and enjoy some time, some freedom, some real freedom now.
That's got to feel good. You're out on the road, but you're really free. So are you just going to take off? You're going to go a couple of days? What do you think's next, the actual next little stop here? Any idea?
Downtown Nashville, living up tonight.
There we go. We're going to celebrate in Nashville. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing a part of your story. This is cool. This is what we've all been waiting for here. People want to make fun of me because this helmet's amazing. Tell us about the helmet while I put this on super fast.
I got it actually 20 years ago out in Sturgis, and one buddy got one, and so I got one, and if I got to wear a helmet, that's one I wear.
Now, I want you to look at me real quick and be honest. How goofy do I really look?
Way goofier than me.
That's a fact, folks. But hey, it's worth it when we get to be a part of stories like this. Yeehaw!